All right, if you have any questions, I know people were asking about limit orders. You can't. It's just straight up because it's a broker, kind of like Robinhood. You just have to, uh, you just trade. Yeah. I mean, well, Robinhood, you could set a limit order, but yeah, you just trade. It's not an exchange. Hey, Rafiq. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this live chat right after. It's not gonna be published. This is only gonna be live now. So if you have any questions, I can answer. I can help you out because I don't like answering emails or messages. It takes a lot of time. If we're live, it's a lot easier. Hey guys. Hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks for enjoying the content. Once again, this is only a live chat. I'm going to delete the video after this, so the channel isn't full of just random live chats. What do you think about elongated musket? I saw that meme picture. It was hilarious. I don't know if that's a coin as well. Oh. Do you still think it's a good time to buy ETH? I bought some leverage tokens, some 3x leverage tokens in BTC and ETH on this past dip. It's up to you. It's really hard to predict what's going to happen in the markets, but if you dollar cost average in, limit your risk, you'll be safer that way. I try to do the safe bets. Anytime there is a dip, I will buy. I am a long-term holder. I've been holding for years, and as we've seen, sometimes these dips recover, and they do a lot better. Like overall in the market, it just keeps going up. So that's why they say buy the dip. Favorite bubble tea flavor? Just classic milk tea. Classic milk tea. But when you get bubble tea, the secret is you have to get it when it's fresh. If they just opened, they just have the freshest boba, and that's when it's like the best. If you're like at the end of the night, they're about to close, you get bubble tea then, it's the worst bubble tea you're gonna have. It's just gonna be like eating chewy rocks. Do you know anything about helium mining? I looked into it, but they're always sold out. I'm not gonna pay a premium, and I still have trouble understanding the demand for their network. I do not hold any SafeMoon. It's super easy to make SafeMoon, and I guess I could show you how to do that. Let me show you guys. I was gonna make a video on it. I'm still kind of in the process. I like just talking. That's a lot easier for me rather than making detailed videos. So hang on while I set this up. Yeah, this isn't great. It's just gonna be me setting this up. Okay. So let's make a SafeMoon. It's really easy to make that coin. Yeah, and I'll show you how to do that during this live chat. Sorry, hold off on the questions because I'm looking at the screens right now. So this is the SafeMoon contract, and once you find it in Binance Smart, let me shrink this down so you can see everything. This is SafeMoon on Binance Smart Chain. So I really don't like tokens that are just super easy to make because they don't have a lot of value. There has to be value for me in the token. So this is the contract. You just clicked contract here, and then you click contract again, and then this is the SafeMoon contract. You can see the liquidity, RFI, SHIB plus Doge equals B. This was originally something maybe called B token, and then they forked it. So all you have to do is copy the Solidity code. So Control A, copy, and then you create a token. This is remix.ethereum.org. Select contracts, new contract, and then you make a file. So this is our token, .sol. .sol is Solidity. Then we paste it in here, and that is our token contract. You compile it. You'd have to make sure it's the same Solidity version. This is 612. We look for 612 here. You compile it. And now it's ready to launch. You just hit launch. You set up MetaMask. You have SafeMoon. You could make it in 1 minute. All right, I'm going back to the chat if you have questions. Oh, I lost my chat window. Conducting. Okay, next correlation. Please talk about the V2 router. Which? Oh, is that Uniswap? Which V2? I would not buy Shiba. Like, once again, I don't like meme tokens. They're super high risk. They dump hard. They're super hard to sell in a bear market. Yeah, I like long term. I don't like holding coins that I have to watch. I don't even look at the price that often unless I see a lot of news. Are stablecoins safe during a bear market? Yeah, stablecoins, they're the same price all year round. USDT, GUSD, BUSD, any of those coins that are pegged against the dollar. It's $1 is always $1. I like earning interest, so I do have probably 15% of my portfolio in these stablecoin long holds because I can live off of that. It's just, yeah, sure, you get 10% a year, but you also have money to buy the dips when you can. It's very scary to buy coins at their all-time high. Uniswap V2, yeah, their fees went up, so I still don't understand it as far as why people would pay that much because they want to buy a coin early rather than using an exchange. I can use an exchange. I know there's a lot of KYC. A lot of people have trouble getting around that. I don't, so I don't see the purpose of me spending a couple $100 just to make a trade on Uniswap. Are BlockFi and Celsius safe during the bear market? Yeah, I mean, we just talked with BlockFi. They told us what they do with their money. We've seen dips. At least BlockFi has been around for several years. We saw the 2020 March crazy dip from like 10 to 3K in Bitcoin. They survived they're not going broke. They're pretty safe with what they're doing with their money, but they also provide the lowest interest rate compared to some of the other people in the market. But I know my money is safe there, so that's why I use them. I use all of them, actually. I diversify my risk. That is the key thing. Use multiple platforms in case something happens, because all of this stuff is new, and you don't know what kind of vulnerability or hack might happen. More interviews. Yes, actually, this Friday, I haven't put up the thumbnail. I'm interviewing Internet AJ. He's reached out to me. We've talked about crypto, and he has a lot of new investor questions, so I've been helping him out with that. And I thought we'd do a live stream to share his experiences, questions. So if you have some questions, drop it in the, I guess, Reddit. I really should have some source to communicate with you guys. Reddit is easy for me. Maybe you could we'll create a thread. If you have any new investor questions, we'll answer it live. And I'm going to share his experiences as a new investor, things he didn't expect, and just realistic expectations. Thoughts on Polygaj? I don't know. Oh, No, I don't know Polygaj. Oh, what? That's Harvey. Yeah, I went to that guy's wedding. What's up, Harvey? I didn't know you're hanging out here. I didn't know you watch these live streams. Hanging out in Taipei. We gotta do I'll call you up on Instagram. Who would you recommend to hold it with? You gotta be very specific. Thank you, Rando. Any idea? Oh man, all the chat. I didn't know I was a page away. Can you show us your portfolio? Oh, no. Well, I can talk about it, but there's a couple that I'm doing with some high risk trades that I don't recommend. I don't like people following my trades because I don't want to be responsible if they lose money. That will bother me personally if you lose money on what I'm investing in. I've made some, my rich or wrecked videos. I have the thesis, but it just doesn't pull through. Like these meme coins do surprisingly well, and I'm not following those. I mean, sometimes I'll jump in, I'll go for like that 10% gain, and then I'll just get out. Have you heard anything new on the KuCoin community chain? That's still in the beta net test, and I'm not sure when. They just said there's going to be a summer release. I'm looking forward to that. What are your qualifications for choosing an exchange? It has to be one of the top 20 exchanges. I do use some of the exchanges that are worse than that, like Hotbit. It's like way down there. The liquidity sucks. You can never do a market order because you'll get ripped off. You have to do a limit order. It takes a long time for those orders to fill, which is why I guess a lot of people turn to the swapping platforms. Yeah, be very careful with these exchanges that are not in the top 20. And to find the top 20 exchanges, we just go to CoinMarketCap. And then you go to exchanges and then spot exchanges. Spot just means you're trading assets. So you're buying Bitcoin, you're getting USDT or something like that. These are the top exchanges. And I try to stay within the, well, I actually only stay on either Binance, KuCoin, and Gate.io, and then some of the smaller ones. It depends. There's a lot of variety with their coin selection. You can see Gate.io. You can list. I feel like you can list anything on Gate.io, and that's where you can get some of the earliest coins to invest in for the biggest gains. So basically, low-level exchanges, if the coin makes it onto KuCoin, there's going to be a pump. From KuCoin, if it makes it up to Binance or Coinbase Pro, there's going to be another big pump. So if you're a gambler, you have to get on the smaller exchanges and find a decent project there. Are you in Asia? I am in Taiwan right now, so that's the natural light. I have a nice view. Yeah, this is morning dim overcast light. He's all in on Shiba Inu. No, I'm not. Are you a coder? No, I'm not, but it's not too difficult to figure out what they're doing and how to copy something. It's pretty easy, just a couple YouTube tutorials. I'm just a copy and paster. Have you been to mainland China? I have. There's a lot of interesting stories there. I did not enjoy it. I mean, I'd probably go back in the future if things get cooler as far as political tensions, because I'm in Taiwan, China, there's something there. But I do want to go back to Harbin, China. I went to their ice festival. It's amazing. If you're ever going to go to China during the winter, check out the Harbin Ice Festival. It's a very, very amazing wonderland of ice sculptures, and it's just ice cities everywhere. Thoughts on Pablo Herman comments from TikTok? I don't know who Pablo Herman is. Anyone giving opinions on Bitcoin? Yeah, it's just an opinion. Everyone can have their thesis, and it's just like, how strong do you believe their thesis on what's going to happen with that coin? Dan and everyone, please understand here that I drink often, and many times I've seen comments I posted while drunk and noticed when sober, they're not that funny. All meant to bring laughs and loves. All right, Charles Wolf, are you going to make a group to solve Age of Rust puzzles? Oh, that game is too complicated. I'm going to avoid it. So how can I buy Dragon Coin? I mean, there is a Dragon Coin, or do you mean Dragon Chain? There's some questions there, but if you ever want to find a coin, all you have to do is go to CoinMarketCap, and this asks for Dragon. So there's Dragon Ball, Dragon Farm, Dragon Option, Dragon Chain. Let's see what Dragon Ball is. And then this is the coin. Definitely not endorsed by the animation company that is making Dragon Ball Z. And then you just go to Markets. So it's this Markets button here. You can see where it's available. And that goes for any coin. So let's say you want to buy Polygon. You go to Market, and then you can click on any of these. It's available on all of these exchanges, and then you just have to click through, and it'll bring you to that exchange for that trading pair. It's so super simple. Video on crypto. How can you put the coin? On multiple buying sites. So if you ever want to list a crypto, the swapping platforms are super easy. All you have to do is add liquidity, and then your coin is there. If you want to get on an exchange, you have to have significant trading volume. If you don't have trading volume, then you have to pay for it. You have to pay to the exchange to list your coin. How safe is Celsius compared to BlockFi? I like Celsius. I like their CEO. I like that what they're doing, but they don't have as much as of a presence in the United States. But I would rate BlockFi 5 out of 5, Celsius 4.5 out of 5. It gets a little questionable in some of their security practices or where they're investing the money. It's not as transparent or just the overall thing. But I've used it. Yeah, it's good. I like it in Asia. If you're outside the United States, it has a lot of features. Opinion for XRP Ripple. It's cost a lot. Ripple costs a lot, and it's supposed to be for cash services, but any coin can do that, and they kind of rely on marketing, and they really rely on marketing because their token isn't really used for institutional services. There's XRP and there's Ripple. It's a whole nother service, and their CEO keeps dumping their coin. So that worries me that they don't believe in the project and they're not really expanding it anymore. What percentage? Oh, let me catch up. Oh, how old am I? 36. Yeah. What do you think about Elrond? Oh, I'm in Elrond. Super fast. I have a small stake in Elrond, maybe like 3% of my portfolio. I'm using their wallet because I wanted to get in on their exchange airdrop. Sorry, I'm reading and trying to talk at the same time. I'm not good at that. ADA. ADA. I mean, people believe in ADA, but it doesn't do anything yet. Like, they haven't launched anything yet. At least, maybe I'm wrong. Can someone tell me what ADA currently does? I know there's so much hype about it, but I like to know what the coin does first. Like, there's always plans, there's a roadmap, but what does it do now? Sell urgently. Investors are making you a big trap this year's bear market. There's always risk. You just have to be careful. VRA. I've heard of VRA. I think. Let me confirm what that is. Oh, Veracity. Yeah, they have a patent on something that I liked, so I do have a little bit hiding away somewhere. But there was this huge dip. Let me see. VRA. They have a patent. Let me see. Proof of view, that's what they did. So Veracity is an interesting coin. I'm not saying to invest or not. Really low market, 63 million. Relatively low to the rest of the market, rank 411. They do a proof of view for their publishing tools. Basically, you can't have bots viewing videos. They're going to have a system to verify that. Are you mostly in BTC and ETH? Probably 70% of my portfolio is BTC, ETH, or any slow-moving coins and stable coins with a variety. Like, I don't take a lot of risk. I take risks on 30% of my portfolio because that's what I'm willing to lose. If you have a certain amount and you don't want to work and you can live off that already, I mean, that's what I'm doing. I spend $1,000 a month and I make more than $1,000 in interest. Don't really have to work, so I don't really have to take that high risk. The money will accumulate itself. That's what I'm doing. What's your thoughts on Solana? Oh, I have some Solana. There is a lot of hype there. There's so many platform tokens that are competing with each other, which whoever's going to have the best contracts or fastest transactions per second. And we don't know who's going to come out on top. But what we do know is they all do very well. Like, they all, like, if it's a good platform token, it's in the top 100. And a lot of people build on it. The more they build on it, like Binance Smart Chain, the token price goes up. So a lot of people are building. How do you feel about Polygon, BAT, and Anchor? You gotta keep it to one. I've used BAT. I think it's something basic attention token. I use their browser. I don't like it. I really hate those advertising pop-ups. They're even worse than a regular ad because you can't block those. So I mean, they could make it could do well, but it's really gonna be difficult. They're already on Coinbase. Like, if you pick a smaller coin that isn't on the top exchanges, then you have a higher chance of gains. So it could be a safer token, but yeah, you kind of want that exchange up action. So sometimes I pick coins on a smaller exchange and just hope that it exchanges up. For knowledge on Ethan Gemini, they charge minuscule of 35 cents, but I always hear about gas fees. Okay, Colin, gas fees. Gas fees, if you're trading within a centralized exchange like Gemini, you don't pay any gas fees. The platform has all of those tokens. You're just paying the trading fees, whatever they are. So you paid 35 cents to buy Ethereum. You're not paying any gas fees to buy that with your US dollar. You will be paying gas fees if you move your Ethereum off Gemini into a wallet. Now, Gemini would subsidize these transactions, so you won't be paying the full gas fee, but if you have Ethereum in your wallet and you move it back, then you're paying a high gas fee. Like the real gas fee, which is like around $30 at the moment. I don't know AMP. Let's see, I don't know Sunday Swap, but all the swapping platforms, the smaller it is, the higher risk it is. It's really easy to copy these swapping platforms because it's all open source, and people could just be using it to take your money. So there is a lot of risk there. I'd stay on the bigger swapping platforms. What do you think about pump and dumps? I'm against them. I don't know who would be for pump and dumps besides the people benefiting from it. That's why I don't like talking about coins that could be a pump and dump. It's just risky. I don't want people to lose money. That happens. I got into pump and dumps when I first got into crypto. I was watching these crypto YouTubers who were talking about things and I believed them. Got dumped every time. And then you keep holding the token, hoping it would go back up, but it's just on this long, slow decline until you have a 100% loss. So sometimes you have to cut your losses. It's very difficult. I recommend doing maybe 1% at a time, 10% at a time, 20% at a time. It'll make you feel better because if you have dead money, it's worse to have dead money. Yeah, you should have that investment growing in something that has real potential. Going to be the first on Cardano Smart Chain. What's going to be... Yeah, Cardano Smart Chain, did that launch? Is there something on there? Is that what AMP is? Man, you guys got to write full sentences because I'm not keeping up with the chat. Any suggested for less than a penny penny stocks? Don't go by price. Go by market cap. Market cap is the truest way to see how much you're investing in or how much the coin is worth. So, quick lesson on market cap. This is the market cap of Bitcoin, 734 billion. They have a supply of 18 million. If one Bitcoin costs $1 and the circulating supply is 18 million, then the market cap would be 18 million. That was a bad example. All right, there's a different coin supply for every coin, and what you really need to look at is market cap because that shows you the true value of the coin. So look for the lowest market cap possible and a quality product, then you have the most to gain. Because anyone could set their coin supply to something crazy, like SafeMoon is 1 quadrillion. You would need $1 quadrillion in SafeMoon for one coin to be worth $1. And that isn't going to happen. There isn't that much money in the space. It's like 1,000 times bigger than how much the market is now. So that's yeah, probably not, definitely not going to happen. So go for the smaller coins. Let's see. Timeout. Bonfire. Oh, Bonfire is another coin. So I kind of looked at it very lightly. I talked to this reporter about it. They were telling me about it, and that it was like some dentist in some city. He made a coin for fun, and then so many people invested in it that he accidentally made something successful and isn't going to do at least says he isn't going to do an exit scam, and he has to produce a quality product since there's so many investors in it. That is a great movie, or I think Netflix should buy the rights to that. I think SafeMoon is in the situation where they planned a small coin, it blew up, and like, oh crap, we have to actually build something. So that's what's going on with it. He's following their story at the moment. Hey, El Carter, thanks for letting me know. Glad you guys are enjoying the videos. Thoughts on BSV? What is? I think that's Bitcoin something. Bitcoin SV, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what this is. What's it called? Bitcoin Diamond. Yeah, any of these other Bitcoins, sure you could, I just don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I don't follow this. Thoughts on ICP, Internet Computer? I saw some videos on it. I tried to research it. Not a lot of people are using the network at the moment, so it's kind of high, at least for the price, for something that there isn't that much demand. Now, it's supposed to be decentralized, but they have a centralized system where you have to give them your personal information because that's your unique identity, so you won't have as much anonymity. Yeah, it makes me worried. Like, it's a cool concept, but it makes me very worried about what they're doing. I don't want to provide my information, so I would not be a user of that platform. I want to look at Chandler Hunter. You may have addressed this, but do you consider the current market to look like a bear trap or a bull trap? I don't do technical analysis. I am a long-time holder. If this all goes to crap, don't risk as much as you can afford to lose. I have my investments, you know, I can live without them. I'd like to be rich. That's great. But you're going to be stressing yourself out if you have all your money in it. And yeah, I don't like that anxiety. So I slow down. I don't do as much trading. I rarely trade, but on this past dip, I bought some leverage tokens to come back in. Now, there is a lot of institutional demand. I don't see us going below 30,000. It could be possible, but with how much money Coinbase is making, how all these other banks want to get into cryptocurrency, how there's so much user demand, how these companies can make money off these fees, I don't see the market declining in the long run. I just see this as a dip for new investors to get in. Like, it's really hard for me to buy at the all-time high, but if there is a dip, I buy. I don't recommend you do it. You do what you can risk, and there are leverage tokens that do like 3x. It's available on Binance.com or KuCoin, where you can't get liquidated. I got liquidated on a couple leverage trades because I got greedy, and I don't do that anymore. Tom Val, thanks for the super chat. Thoughts on Bonfire? Bonfire is a risk. I mentioned it earlier that it was a dentist, not a programmer. He made the Bonfire token. He was making it for fun. It blew up, and now he has to make a real product. There's this New York Times reporter. I don't know. I'm not going to say too much, but he's following their story because it's fascinating. Yeah, that's a high risk trade, but I think they're worth a lot of money already. So, I mean, how much more can it go up? Let's see. Bonfire. Not saying to invest in this. I'm just taking a look. Doesn't display the market cap. Fully diluted market cap of 300 billion. Pretty high for a token that only trades on PancakeSwap and Dcoin. And again, I really don't like these huge supply coins. Hold on. There we go. Now you can see everything. Let's see. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, 1 quadrillion. This will never be worth $1 because you need $1 quadrillion in the market cap for the market cap to equal $1. Then you have 100 trillion, 10 trillion, 1 trillion. At 1 trillion, it would be worth 1/1000th or 1/10,000th of a penny. So even a penny, it will never reach a penny. It's just there's just so much money that needs to go into it. So the supply is what you have to look at. Be very careful of these high supply coins. They want you to think that you're getting in early on the ground floor and that one day it could reach a penny, but it would take an absurd amount of money that is more money than in the entire market of cryptocurrency and the stock market. If you're leveraged and it goes south, then yes. If it's a leveraged token, leveraged tokens don't get liquidated. Leveraged tokens just have a significantly lower value. But if you're doing leveraged trading, like leveraged positions, you are paying interest daily, and those can be liquidated very quickly. Dan, I am wondering if it's necessary to have a comp sci background in order to begin learning blockchain programming languages like Solidity and create dApps. Not necessarily. There's a lot of tutorials. I was watching tutorials too. There's this YouTube channel that's pretty good. It's called Eat the Blocks. And I was learning how to program how to code a coin and some airdrops in Solidity there. I recommend Eat the Blocks. Check that out. What coins am I invested in? I have my own Dan ETF of coins. I don't want to announce that yet because I want to give a quality reason why I'm investing it, because I feel like people might just jump in and follow. So I won't be revealing that. If you ask me about a specific coin, I can probably look into it. Analyze Pegasus. Okay, let's look at Pegasus. Pegasus Finance. Anything with finance always scares me immediately. That's a new coin. I don't like new coins because new coins can disappear quickly. They show up quickly, they disappear quickly. And only trades on PancakeSwap. Anytime it trades on one platform, always risky. Thanks, Tom. Dan, have you considered working with a crypto project? Seems like an easy transition. Yeah, a lot of people have reached out to me. I just avoid it. I mean, there are some people who seem like very sincere, but it's scary. Like they don't have that much knowledge about what they're building. It could be a scam. I have to trust them. I have to put my name behind it. I don't want people to lose money, so I avoid working with these crypto projects. How do you, from David Russell, how do you value crypto versus value stocks? Stocks are way more predictable. Like their business model is transparent. There is accountability. There's a lot of news regarding it. With crypto, a lot of these things they can say anything. They can buy news articles. They can buy promotions. They can buy followers. So crypto is high risk, high reward. The stock market is a lot more reliable with information and you can see what they're building, how much they're making, and like the potential futures. Like semiconductors around the world are in short supply right now, but semiconductor stocks like TSM have gone down. So I bought some TSM. I know I'm not going to hit 10x on it, but I like safe money. Like even if I'm making 10% a year on that investment, that is a lot of money to me because it's safe. Is your coin log is Mr. Miyagi? It isn't, but could make it. It costs like $7 to launch a coin on Binance Smart Chain if you do it through Ethereum Remix. The other video I made on how to make a scam coin, I was just like, if you were going to make a scam coin, I want you to pay the high price. If you want to make a real coin, it's going to cost $7. I'm also working on that video. I'm just lazy. I moved, my monitor broke, and my wife was working from home, so I was very uncomfortable making videos. Like, I don't want to be talking, that door has no sound insulation, so she just hears everything. I could hear her talking quietly in the other room, so I just didn't want to make videos. Do you think MATIC will sustain its recent growth? MATIC will succeed if people start building on the platform. That's what it takes. It's a platform token. People have to use the network. People have to build on it. Like Binance Smart Chain, that became successful when, I guess, with PancakeSwap, with its huge success because people wanted to buy these other tokens very early, and they needed BNB to trade on. Crypto exchange in New York, apart from Coinbase and Gemini's. Man, New York has the strictest regulations. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Cash App to get Bitcoin, and then you send it to either a decentralized exchange or an exchange that doesn't do KYC, like KuCoin, or yeah, just do some swapping there. You if you buy it on Cash App, you can move that Bitcoin to a Bitcoin wallet. You could change that Bitcoin for wrapped Bitcoin. You could trade on a swapping platform. It gets difficult. Sorry about New York. You guys are too specific. I'm not gonna make a video just for New York residents. But if you have a question, I can answer it. Sorry, I miss a lot of the chat. It keeps moving, and I'm just gonna answer the questions I see at the top of the last few lines. Thoughts on Zilliqa? So I think it's Zilliqa or Zill. I've actually been looking into Zill because you can buy a unstoppable domain with them. And they've been around for a while, which I like. I know there is some limitations to how many transactions per second they're doing, but I don't have a lot of information I can provide at the moment about Zilliqa. Zilliqa? I don't even know if that's how you say it. If you guys want to interview with them, could do that. I've been thinking of making interviews with other tokens just to see like what they're doing, how they're adding value, how they intend to grow. I know, I was asking if your coin logo on your NFT is Mr. Miyagi. Oh, I don't have an NFT, but if you mean the channel, it's it was a clip art from Canva. What's your opinion on that? Basic attention token. They do ads within their browser. You have to be using their browser to serve ads. I mean, sure, there's limited growth. I've used their browser, but their ads are more annoying because you get a sound and a pop-up, and I have to manually click away from that rather than just like a banner playing on the side or something. So I actually do not like using their browser, even though you earn tokens. How many coins do you think is a good diversification? Each coin you invest in, you should do your research. You should see like what its past performance is. If it's only been around for a couple months, that's high risk. You should see who's developing it. If it's like Bitcoin, there are a lot of Bitcoin developers behind the scenes. It's not as easily to view as some of these smaller tokens. But I would say Bitcoin and Ethereum and BNB now, at least anything in the top 20, they probably will very likely have an established history. Look into those coins, see if that's right for you. That is not a good answer. How do I invest? I like high growth potential. Like platform tokens will grow. Like if we analyze the success of BNB, they created the BNB ecosystem. So at first you could trade it within exchanges, and it's a different chain than Ethereum or Binance, Ethereum or Bitcoin. And then BNB expanded into Binance Smart Chain, which introduced smart contracts. With these smart contracts, you are able to use the swapping platform or decentralized exchanges and other services. And it's more centralized than Ethereum, because they only have a select few of miners, but the transaction fees are lower. So less decentralization, but lower fees. And people like low fees, so people are building there. Who's your favorite cryptubers? I watch a lot of Coin Bureau. I like what he talks about. It's very detailed. I would like it if he talked like 10% faster. That's my only critique. That's it. There are more, but I don't watch them as often. On ADA and Link. ADA scares me because they haven't built it. Their price is super high and they haven't built anything. They haven't launched their smart contract ecosystem. And let's say they do and it's crap, then the coin will collapse. That's, for me, ADA is kind of high risk. Link too, I know what Link does, but I don't know if you can actually use Link yet on to actually interact with things out in the real world. Let me know if you can. What's your thought on Garo? I don't know Garo. Let's see. No. Sorry, I laughed. Like, you asked me about a new coin. It launched last week. Like, no, Anytime it's a brand new coin, hard pass. I would not recommend anything that is this new. Yeah, I know ADA has a lot of projects backing them, but they don't do anything yet. It's just weird that they haven't launched anything yet. So Garo is ERC20 token, has 10,000 users. It's been around for a week. I mean, it only trades on Uniswap. Anytime, yeah, if it's been around for less than 3 months and it only trades on the swapping platform, that is a high risk coin. I would not invest. I don't like these new tokens because it's high risk, and I just won't even look into it. Yeah, Coin Bureau also does blogs. It's very detailed. I like it. That's a lot of tokens. Can you wait till tomorrow to delete this video? I'm just watching the beginning now. All right, I'll delete it. Yeah, I'll delete it in a few hours. This video's gone on for a while. I gotta get some breakfast. It's 9:47 a.m. in Taiwan, and yeah, gonna eat. I lost the video. Oh. Too many windows up. It's very easy to lose this chat. Oh, did I lose it? Hang on. Someone, yeah, no one else can talk. So it's just me talking while trying to find my chat window that I lost. Here we go. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get going. It was great chatting with you guys. I'll try to make more videos, but honestly, I'm super lazy. It's way easier to chat if you have questions. Otherwise, formulating something. But I am going to have more videos very soon. If you guys want to chat again, let me know in the Reddit chat. And then I could schedule something. I'll announce it. And then it's way easier to answer your questions live. So that is the subreddit. I dropped the link in the chat, reddit.com, full value. Drop your questions there, or I can make a video regarding something if it's a lot of questions someone has about, or a lot of people have questions about it, or I can just answer them there. It's a lot easier. Or let me know if you want another live chat with crypto live chat support. Maybe I'll do this weekly. We chat for like an hour, but I'm tired of talking and I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. All right, good chatting with you guys, and see you later as soon as I figure out how